Good evening, and welcome to another Cab 7 live stream. I'm waiting for the YouTube portion here to change over, and it's not doing that for some reason. See, that's kind of odd. What the heck is going on? Man, my YouTube portion isn't doing anything. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. I think I might have gotten her. Man, oh man. Tonight is a special night, and I want to welcome everyone to another episode of I Want to Hear Your Inspirational Story. And that's all tonight is about. And if this does not sound good to you, then you don't have to stick around. I get it. I totally understand. But this will be about all those people that come up on this panel tonight and share their story out to all of you and hopefully the world. It's that story that you recall in your past, whether it be 35 years ago or maybe even 3 hours ago. Something that you were going through, something that you felt like the world was on the way to your shoulders and you needed to come out from underneath it. And all of a sudden, your direction changed and victory. Now that's inspiration. To that one person that says, I watched a live stream here, or I watched a video, and a person inspired me to get back into painting. That's an inspirational story. To that one person that say, I just had a baby, my first one. That's inspirational. You sign the contracts for your first house. Your son or daughter graduated from high school or college, and I'm proud of them because I felt like I raised them up right. That's inspirational. So all of us have an inspirational story to share. No excuses. We all do. And it is that one person that comes up on this panel and might change your moment or might change the rest of your life just by sharing a part of their life with you. So I'm hoping tonight that there's going to be some volunteers that are going to want to come up on this panel and share their story. I would love to see you. Listen, you don't need to be afraid or scared of nothing. Ain't no judging here. If this is your first time to this live stream, you'll find out that everyone is accepted. As long as you don't have any ill intentions, everyone is accepted at this place. So, for all those new people out there, if you want to hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate that. Thanks. My goodness. Today's been a great day today. Really has. God gave me another day that I could lift up another person, which I did. It's like, thank you, God. Thank you. My job is not done here, apparently. God still wants me around. He's got a lot of work for me to do, I take it. And maybe it's because of this place right here that he wants me to continue to do what I do here. Simply have a heart for people, to be kind to others, to listen to stories of others, and maybe share a piece of wisdom, some love, some understanding and kindness. Tonight's your opportunity to come up onto my panel and share your story. And I hope you take advantage of it. I do. But if you want to come up, I've got to know you, okay? You've got to be a regular, someone that's been hanging out and supporting my channel. I'd feel very comfortable with you coming up. All right, Barrel Boy Woods, how you doing, my friend? Long time no see. I hope all is well with you. Zach Fisher, good to see you. I hope that you're having a wonderful day there, Tanya Z. Thomas Jordan, how you doing? Good to see you. Kathleen Elliott, welcome back. Mary E., how are you doing, my friend? Definitely could use some uplifting today. I need this stream tonight. I'm glad that you're here, Mary E. And I do hope that some people come up on this panel, they'll be able to lift up you. Nova girl, you said there's only you said none of your friends showed up, only one? You're gonna get all these friends to show up? Maybe we can do it at another time. Maybe we can do it at another time. Jenny Marceth would be the first person to come up and share her inspirational story. I'm looking forward to that. There's 37 people watching. Out of the 37, is there any of you that want to come up and share your inspirational story after my friend Jenny Marceth? Is there anyone that wants to come up on the panel and share tonight? Remember what you share, the struggle that you've been through and how you changed it and overcame it and claimed victory, right? It's your chance right now tonight. No more contemplating, should I go up on Cab 7's panel and share my story? You've been here many a times. You've listened to these inspirational story nights. Y'all have. There's a few of you out there that go, boy, I'd like to go up there, but I'm scared. I'd like to go up there. I'm afraid that they're going to make fun of me. Nope, not going to happen. All right? If anyone makes fun of anyone, if anyone judges anyone, if I see it out in that chat, you'll be asked to stop. Just one time. But if you continue, you'll be asked to leave. And I don't like to do that, but I think everyone deserves a fair chance. So you can feel comfortable about coming up on my panel and sharing your story tonight, all right? #1, put it out there in the chat. Come on. I've got Jenny Marceth. That's not going to be the whole show tonight. Because if Jenny Marceth is going to be the only one that shares her story tonight, that'll be the end. I can end my live stream and I can go on with what I'm going to do tonight. So if you want to share your story, #1, put it out in the chat. Come on. Come on. All right. Jenny Marceth. All right. Well, we're going to end the live stream here right after Jenny Marceth shares her story. This will be the quickest live stream I've ever had. Well, I appreciate all you coming. Oh, man. Jenny, I'll bring you up in just a second here, okay, my friend? See, today's date is 5/30, 2019. Man, oh, man. Whoa, man, oh, man. I can't believe no one's going to come up here and share their story tonight. Okay, Jenny, I'm sending you a link, all right? Okay, Control C. Take care, Tanya. Thanks for dropping in. Okay. Facebook. All right, Jenny, I just sent you the link. Control V. There you go. Come on up, my friend. You're the only one who's going to share their story tonight, I guess. Man, oh man, this ain't no fun. This ain't no fun. Wow. I'm disappointed. I could tell inspirational stories all night, all these wonderful things that have happened in my life. You've heard all my stories. I can't believe there's no one out there that's not going to come up here and share their story tonight. Jenny Marceth, you saved my life tonight, girl. You saved my life.
I can't believe this. Holy crap.
I don't know. I don't get this will be my shortest live stream I've ever had.
I can't entertain anybody, everybody.
Wow. So tell me, girl, what's your inspirational story?
Look at this.
Oh, wow. What you is that done or
Almost. Almost.
almost? Wow, that is so beautiful.
Almost. Look at that. See?
Wow. That is awesome. How long did
Yeah.
it take you to do that now?
I started it last week.
Okay.
So, um,
Last week, what about maybe 5, 6, 7 days, maybe?
on a Wednesday. So it'd be 8 days.
Oh, 8 days to get that far.
Yep.
So to doing that size from now on, you'll probably well, you've gotten better over as the more you do it, the faster you get at it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Did you folks see that? That beautiful diamond painting she
You
did?
want to see it again?
Yeah, show it again. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. More and more of the women here in the community are getting into this diamond painting. Absolutely beautiful.
This one's.
Wow.
I got this one today.
Oh, you got a
Look
new
at
one.
this.
A horse. You know who's gonna like that?
I know.
You know, so do I.
I know.
Uh-huh. I know who's gonna like that.
Yep. Look at all the. I never did show you the tools and.
I'm waiting for her to say something out there.
So this is all the stuff that comes with it. Like this, like the like the diamond thing.
Oh, that's the little tool that you use, right?
Yep.
To pick up the diamonds.
Yep.
Okay.
These. The diamonds. Look at.
Holy moly. Wow.
But
Wow.
oh no, that's not it. I got
Oh, wow. Wow.
and I got some of these baggies to put them all in,
Okay. So it's like
and
thousands and thousands of them.
these stickers to number them.
Okay. Now that all comes in one package, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Wax. Everything comes with. Yep. Oh.
Jenny Marcel, beautiful job, says Lulu, love you. Yes, when she's gonna see. Okay, very nice.
I got one of these. It's a tweezers with a magnifier on them.
Oh, okay. Well, that would come in handy. That would come in handy.
Yeah. Oh, Lulu's on her fifth diamond painting.
Whoa, fifth diamond painting already. Nice.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get. There's more people that have to get up here.
I
You
know.
cannot end the stream.
It would
No,
be the quickest live stream I've ever done. I can't believe no one wants to come up.
I can't entertain everybody.
Entertain everybody. Jenny Marceth is a go-getter. I'll tell you. The first time she came up here scared to death, and now look at her. She's like a pro.
Yep. Oh, let's see what else. I've used this thing before. It's a light. It's just a
Oh, wow.
something that I
Okay.
use
So that really comes in handy?
for seeing the numbers. Yeah.
Okay.
I would even. Oh, you got this would be an unboxing of this horse painting.
Exactly.
Let's see. Oh my goodness. Look at
Becky,
that.
Becky, honey, I've seen you say it several times now. Okay. Oh, now Becky wants me to read hers.
Oh no.
Oh, um,
Look at this.
oh, that's beautiful.
It's
That's
not done. It's
beautiful.
just unboxing.
Yeah, but I like the picture. It's beautiful. And by the time
I
you get all
know.
the diamonds on there, wow. I mean, if it looks half as good as that cat, the kitty cat, it's gonna
Hmm.
be beautiful.
I'm not paying attention to you, Lulu.
Oh,
She's,
she's clapping for you, girl.
I thought she was waving.
No, she's clapping for you.
Yeah.
So for all
Oh,
those that are sitting out in the chat right now, and I know several of you have already left because you know I'm closing down this live stream. But Jenny came up to show her diamond painting off, and she's really getting into this. I mean, it's helping with her anxiety and her depression. It keeps your
oh,
mind occupied and off all that bad stuff, all that negative stuff. And so I'm proud of her that she's gotten into this, and I hope that she can inspire other people to get into this diamond painting because it
yeah.
really does help a lot.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Come on. It's got Lulu. Do you want to get up here so we don't have to shut this thing down? I know
Jen,
she's got.
Jenna,
I know she's.
Jenna Randolph says she might start too. So I guess she's going to start a live stream.
Oh yep.
Oh,
I got
Lulu Love You wants to come up. You talked her into it, girl. You talked her into
beautiful.
it.
That is awesome.
Thank you, Jenny.
Yes.
Very nice. Bring me up with Jenny. Okay, not a problem.
Ooh.
Not a problem. I'll bring you up, girl. All right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna get Lulu Love. See, they saved my life tonight. They saved me. I thought I was gonna have to end this live stream as soon as I started it. Let's see, Control V. I can't believe no one else wants to come up. Unbelievable. All right, there, Lulu. Come on up, girl.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
what we do.
Now I've never had
That's
two
what
people
we.
on the panel at the same time. This will be a first. Hmm. Mary Clinton, good to see you.
That's what we do.
That's right. Radio, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Have you ever
Hello.
tried cross stitching, girl? The stuff is stress relieving.
I
Oh,
cross
great.
stitched for years.
Oh,
I
okay.
My
did
aunt does or did.
until I couldn't anymore with my
Mhm,
hands.
Right.
mhm.
Hi, Jenny.
Hello, oh brother, I gotta leave. Lulu's up here.
No, 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 no. No,
I
no,
only
no.
came up because you're up here, so don't even go there. I have a wonderful story to share.
I would love to hear it.
My daughter came home last weekend and she's in the army. She has to go for training this summer, so I'm babysitting her guinea pigs.
Oh,
And
yeah.
one of them had babies this morning.
Oh,
Oh,
how many?
Two.
two
Oh,
babies.
Two little babies. And I'm
oh my
telling you,
goodness.
they are so stinking cute.
Now, how big are they when they're a baby?
I suppose it maybe about that big.
Oh,
They're,
wow.
I don't know, maybe the size of a large egg.
Oh, the size of
Okay,
a large egg.
Yeah, an
about
egg.
maybe
Yeah,
about like
How the
that.
heck is? Oh, that's huge.
yeah. Well, they're born with hair, and I can't help all the squeaking in the background. There's six of them here,
Oh, wow.
but they're born with hair. And once she cleans them off, they walk around, and then they're jumping all over the place. And oh yeah,
Wow, that.
they'll be eating a lot of this
Oh
by
my
tomorrow. I can tell it.
goodness,
Yeah,
that early?
yeah.
Holy moly!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, anyways, my daughter, of course, she left yesterday and she said, "You wait and see. I'll leave." And she's been waiting for these babies. And it was 18 hours after she left. And this morning I'm sitting here having a coffee and kind of hear, it sounds like she's got the hiccups. And she kind of, like that. And I thought,
Yeah.
I said to my husband, something's wrong. Susie's not acting right. He walked over. He said, Yeah, there's a baby out there sitting on the floor.
Oh,
So, yeah.
wow.
So, anyways,
So you got
that
two new baby golfers, right?
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's
Wow.
pretty noisy here, just squeaking and squawking and
I should tell you something not so inspirational.
No, no,
Tanya
no.
says, I got the hiccups. Just don't pop out no babies, girl.
Man, oh man.
We live on a farm,
Yep.
and Mama Cat she before she uh before she was indoor cat, she used to go hunting for gophers.
Oh, golfers.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. See, we have a lot of those in Montana, or what they call them, golfers or ground squirrels. Yeah.
Yeah. What is really bad sometimes? We call them moles,
Yeah.
but they make terrible. Um, they dig holes in your yard,
Exactly. Yep.
so you basically gotta like get something that takes care of them.
Like a big dog.
Oh,
Or several
dogs.
cats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing like that would survive in my yard.
we've
No,
we've had these things called ravens that are flying over.
they're like a blackbird, aren't they?
Raven or ravens are they feed off of dead animals. I
Oh,
think.
okay. Kind of like a vulture.
Yeah, oh, that's what we have is vultures.
Now, vultures are big, nasty, ugly, dirty
They,
things.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Kind of like Leroy.
Oh my goodness.
But we
You
won't, we
did
won't, we
you
won't
did
go there.
not. You
Who's
did not.
Oh, Leroy.
no?
I need to help him out so much. I
Who's
need to give
Leroy?
him some. Leroy is one of Lulu's best friends.
Okay.
No, he's one of Cab's friends and
Well, I've introduced Leroy to Lulu
mhm.
because they both like diamond paintings and Barbara Streisand. So,
Okay, we cannot go there, people. This is inspirational story time. Yeah. So anyways, I had a great day. It was
That's
that's
awesome.
fantastic. Yeah.
that's
It was,
That is
awesome.
awesome.
and I do have a video. I'm not self promoting, but
Self promote, please.
no, I
Do it.
I'm
She has a
working.
You know what?
video. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna.
tell. I will
I
I'm
say
have
it.
gonna.
a video when they first came out. I got them on video when they first came out. So
Okay, that's at Lulu Love You, everyone.
Hang
Go and
on.
check
I'm
that
getting the
out.
link. I'm getting the
Yep.
link.
Look at Jenny. She's working it. She is working that room.
and I got Jenny's link in the chat there. You
You
guys
go,
check her
girl.
out. You check her out. She's awesome.
I've got one. I uploaded another. I uploaded one that it has Mama Cat rolling in catnip.
Oh neat.
You should see
Jenny
me.
has a cat
Oh my
that's
God.
20 years old.
Yes,
The
20 years
cat
Mhm.
old.
does have an issue with licking windows, so we won't go there.
Oh.
Um, I'm thinking
So
she got it from her mama, but like I
Oh.
said, we
shut
won't
up.
go.
Oh.
I'm gonna mute
Oh.
you.
You should see me roll around in catnip.
Oh yeah. Okay, Cab.
That's
Whoa,
not
whoa, whoa.
pretty.
Um, and everyone in the chat, Cab gets really busy, and sometimes he doesn't read the chat. Okay,
Right.
and the mods see all the comments, and so if he
Yep.
doesn't see your comment, please don't get upset with him. If
Yeah.
you need to highlight one of the moderators' names and just let us know, and if it's important, we can get the message to Cab. But please be patient.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mhm.
because a lot of people get mad at me. And it's like, I'm a nice
Yeah.
guy. What? Don't get mad at me.
Yeah, he doesn't do it, and I mean he's getting up there in age, so sometimes he can't read
He
as
can't.
fast as us.
Yep.
I am
So
Can't
gonna
read.
kick your Canadian ass. She's been wanting to say that ever. Oh wow.
so you have to respect your elders, okay? And with that, that's
That's
all I
just
have to
great.
say about that.
That's
He,
great.
he also can't move as fast either.
Oh,
No,
Oh,
See, Jenny, we saved the show,
they're
girl.
they're both going against me. I can't believe this. My moderators turned on me. Oh no.
Hi,
Okay, so
fighting
I'm
spirit.
old and I've slowed down. Okay, and I can't read as fast as I used to. All right. Well,
Well, you know what's bad when Cab's talking away and there's no volume, and I'm in Hangouts. Cab, there's no sound, no sound, no sound.
that's frustrating.
Yeah.
That's pretty frustrating. Yeah. Yeah.
So, do you have anyone else that wants to share an
Yeah,
inspirational
let's
story,
get them all up here
I'm trying to
at the
get them
same
up
time.
here.
even if it's about your pet?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or
Oh, you know what? I have another one.
Hmm. Okay.
Juliet Miranda and David, the producer, said that. Well, David told me the other day that I inspired them to help out at animal shelters.
oh,
Oh,
good,
nice.
perfect,
Yep.
good for you, Jenny.
I am all
Yep.
about that. Going to the SPCA, animal shelter, help them out. They need all the help they can get.
Yeah.
Oh, they
They
sure
do.
do. Yeah, and you know, people
I mean,
don't forget. Like, there's always a rescue for cats and dogs, right?
Yep.
mm-hmm.
But there are rescues for smaller animals like guinea pigs
Well,
and ferrets and hamsters. Those little critters need new homes also. And sometimes
mm-hmm.
people don't realize that. And there's rabbits, all kinds of different small pets.
Oh, look out in the chat.
Well,
Look. Look what Cindy Lopez just said.
ooh, what?
I love to share
I
with
don't
you.
see it.
You
Oh,
don't see you don't see Cindy Lopez?
yeah, I would love to share with you, Cat Lover.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Awesome.
Yay.
Bring her up. All
Cindy,
right. We
Cindy
can all.
Lopez, are you willing to come up on the panel and share your story?
Actually, you know what?
Well, don't go nowhere because I want to make sure she says yes first.
Actually, we could probably stay up here.
Really?
You want to, Luther?
3 women against 1 guy? Are you kidding me?
Well, we have to go on mute so she can
Yep.
share.
Yep.
Look, Jenny's being the boss. She's taking over your channel.
I
Yep.
think you have to type #1 in the chat if you want to share. Exactly. So if you can type #1, that'll let me know that you want to come up and share your inspirational story tonight.
Yep.
If I can keep my avatar, of course.
Yep.
Cindy,
Go ahead.
you don't have to show yourself. If
Oh,
you want to
we
show
got
your
Francis
avatar,
up there
that's
too.
fine. And Francis, there
Yep.
we go. Now people are starting to warm up. That's what I'm talking
Cool
about.
beans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, see, my 2 cheerleaders up here, they help me out a lot. Cindy Lopez, can you do me a favor? Can you send me a message via Twitter? All right. Now, my Twitter is out there. Lulu Love You already posted it. And just go to that Twitter link and then say, hey, Cab, bring me up. And then I'll send you a
Yep.
link and I'll bring you up. All right, Cindy? This is awesome. Thank you. Thank you for saving the day. And
You're welcome.
Francis, don't forget. All right. Now, Tanya, I don't know you. I'm sorry. You'll have to come to several live streams, right, and hang out, become a regular here. I hope you can appreciate that, all right? Because I don't know you. Lewis Fuller said, today I get stung by a family of wasps. Whoa, are you okay? Lewis, are you okay?
I'm scared to death of wasps.
They make me nervous. They make me nervous. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't want to be stung by them. Farm Boy 46, how are you doing, my friend? Wow. You okay? He's okay. Hey, as long as you're okay. Tanya Z, no, I don't know you. I'm sorry. I don't recognize the channel name. Do both of you recognize that name? Tanya Z?
I've seen it, but not as a regular.
Yeah.
Not a regular, okay.
I'm gonna look at the channel real quick.
Oh, wow. Tanya said, well, shoot, I'm out then. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
well,
See, sadly, Tanya, yeah, hopefully you'll come back
Yeah,
sometime.
definitely. I
Keep
hope you
coming
come
back.
back. The free to laugh now said, okay, I'll attend several as well and be on my best behavior so I may join someday. Well, I appreciate that, Free to laugh now. Thank you, my friend. Zach Fisher, I'm doing good. How you doing, my friend? Jenna Randolph said, I'm too shy to come up. No, don't even go there.
Bullshit.
Oh, jeez.
Jenny.
Jenny. Jenny. Oh, no. Word. Oh,
Oh,
well, so much for family friendly.
oh my Lord. See what I got to put up with
I know. It's like
on a
raising
daily
another
basis.
daughter.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
doing good, Farm Boy 46. Thank you. Let's see. Let's see if I can
Jenna
get.
Randolph does her own live streams now. I think she can. Oh my goodness.
She's doing her own live streams, and
Hmm.
she's too shy to come up here. Yeah, okay. That makes no sense. Wow.
I know.
Okay. Control V. All right, there you go. That's for oh,
Oh.
I wanted to bring Noble Girl Warrior up. I sent her a link, but she already said she doesn't want to come up. Okay, I haven't gotten anything from
Yeah, Cindy, check your Twitter.
Hmm.
uh Control V. There we go. Okay, I sent one for Francis, but I didn't get one from Cindy Lopez. Cindy, are you still out there, my friend? Do I check my Twitter? No, I'm looking. I'm checking my Twitter. I need you to send me a message there, Cindy. Okay. There's a link for Twitter out there in the chat. Just click on that link. It'll take you to my Twitter. Go to my messages and say, "Hey, I'm right here. Bring me up." All right.
Hmm.
Well, I knew it'd only take Francis 1.3 seconds to get up here. I knew that.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Look at her. Look at her.
Hi guys.
Hey, Francis.
Hello.
Hey, Francis.
Hey Jenny. Hey Lulu.
Hi.
And I bet you them babies are so cute.
Oh, they sure are.
No, I wanted to come up here, and I know Tab 7 is always talking about this, but I grew up being bullied most of my life, as a child. My home life wasn't the best. I mean, I had an abusive, drunk father, not to me, but to mom. Um, And the neighborhood we lived in where I grew up wasn't the best neighborhood. I mean, it was all had to do with the color of your skin. So, growing up, going to school, I was always bullied by the neighborhood kids and kids at school. And I'd gone to the people at school and they never did anything about it. I was afraid to tell my parents because I knew how my dad was. um, but being the kind-hearted person, I've been bullied and stepped on through my life, and I'm still learning to deal with it. And even now, I'm being bullied on YouTube, bashed, all that stuff. And anymore, I have learned to stand up for myself and let the naysayers say what they want. Because back in school, I had scars, bruises from being picked on, you know. Bullying is hard, and I know it's like I say on my streams. I say, if you don't like me, you don't like what I do, don't come to my stream. So, I mean, I'm trying to keep the peace between the people that don't like me and I don't like. But,
Right.
stand up to them. Be yourself. I mean, don't let them back you down. Don't let them back you down. You're stronger than that. You're a better person than that. And it's not easy because I have a heart. Cat 7 knows this. I have a heart that easily gets stepped on because I like to give. I'm a giver. Hard to deal with when somebody steps on it. or stabbed you in the back or whatever. But all I'm saying is the people out there that are being bullied, and whether it's in real life or on YouTube, don't let them get you down. Don't let them back you down, because you're better than that. You guys, everybody in chat, you guys are wonderful. You're better than they are. Show them that you are better than they are. Turn your back, walk away. Don't listen to them. You know who you are. Let them say what they want to say. Because I've talked to many people on here that have had that problem, and I tell them the same thing. But it's hard because I guess that's what's made me the person I am from being bullied when I was young. Because it's scary. I mean, it's scary when you get bullied up, when you're that high, you know, when you're,
Right.
it's hard, and especially when you have the home life that I had. There was happy times, but there was also many bad times. And I just wanted to share that because I don't try to let people bully me. I mean, I've taken a lot of good advice from people here on YouTube that are my family. But I love yours, especially you. I love when you do your stream. I sit
Thank
there and
you.
I listen,
Thank you.
and that's all I'm going to say. Don't let them back you down. Don't let them get you down. Show them that you're better than they are. That you are a strong person. That you are an awesome person. Don't let them back you down. Don't let them, bully you to the extent where you want to just give up, because it's not worth it. Whether it be in real life or on here, you're better than that. Show them that you're better than that. Ask him above for help. Ask your guardian angels, your guides, whatever. Ask them for help. They're always there, and he's always there. Ask them for strength. That's what I do every day. Give me strength. Give me strength.
That's right. Look, Mary E said, Francis, I almost made a comment to you after you sang last night that you seem such like a nice person. I didn't then, so I am saying it now. You seem like such a nice person, Francis. Heart, heart, heart.
Oh, thank you. I am. I mean, you can ask Cap 7. I'm the type, almost like him. I'm kind of like the female version in a way, even though I do paranormal. I'm here if somebody needs to talk. Message me. Get to know me on Facebook. Message me. I have Twitter. Um, I have streams that we just sit back and we just chill and relax. And I don't allow bullying. I don't allow any kind of naysaying. I don't allow negativity. Nothing like that in my streams. We laugh. We joke. You know, we have a good time. I might be helping out a friend of mine if she lets me tonight, because she needs she just got out of surgery. I think she had her gallbladder taken out, and she might need a little hand up, but I'm kind of seeing if she wants me to do it or not. But I don't know if you know Cardiac Tap.
I've heard of that name.
Yeah, she's a sweet sister of mine. She's been with me since I started YouTube. But I just
Now,
want to come up here and let people know, don't let them get the best of you. Whether it be in everyday life or here on this platform.
that's right.
Let them talk. Thank you, Cab 7.
Well, I appreciate you coming up and sharing.
No problem.
Thank you for sharing that, Francis.
Yes. You're always, Jenny, you're an awesome lady. You're an awesome lady.
Thank you.
You're an awesome
I
lady.
appreciate that.
And I just wanted to come up here because, like I said, I've been bullied all my life, and it's hard. It's hard. And with my anxiety, And I think it's mixed with depression because after I got off my screen last night, I felt like really depressed for some reason. I don't know why. But it's hard. But I make it through. And like I said, I asked for strength and guidance from him. And I believe in guardian angels and guides and stuff like that. And just much love, everybody. Much love.
Thank you again, Francis. I appreciate it.
No
Thank you,
problem.
Francis.
No problem. I love you, Lulu.
Love you,
Mwah.
Francis. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. See you guys in the chat.
Okay.
Mhm.
That was our friend Francis, Urban Spirit Vlogs, coming up and sharing her story about when she was growing up being bullied. And she's a lot stronger now than what she was when she was a kid. And she's just sharing with all of you, how she's, overcome and made it through. So we all, I still get it today. I'm 55 almost, and I get bullied. I get bashed and hated on. And I'm used to it. It's just a small, tiny little group of people, but still, hopefully one day, they'll take all that energy that they have and doing those negative things and start doing some positive things with their life and lifting people up. Because trust me, it makes a huge difference.
That's what we need to happen.
That's right. Listen, now I've got this noble girl warrior out there. She's ready to come up here and wring my neck if I don't read her story. So I'm going to read her story. So noble girl warrior girl, I'm gonna read that, all right, and then I've got to bring up Cindy Lopez, okay? So Cindy, be patient with me, girl, okay? Let me just read this story of noble girl, okay? And I'll send you the link and bring you right up, all right? Thank you for so much for being patient. Thank you. Let's see here. All right. Okay, let's see, Noble Girl Warrior, back over at Twitter. Noble Girl Warrior, where's she at? Where's she at? Okay, now this is the story that Noble Girl Warrior wrote out to me, okay? And because she cannot speak, cannot speak. Really, physically, she can't. And she said, would you read my story for me? I said, yeah, of course I would. So I read her story just a couple hours ago, about 4 hours ago. And she has some friends here that she wants to hear her story. So to all the friends of Noble Girl Warrior that are out there right now, welcome to this place. It's an inspirational live stream, and it's all about lifting people up one person at a time, making you feel maybe just a little bit better about yourself, okay? So Noble Girl Warrior starts out by saying, so Cab, for my story, I am a woman of 30 years old that was born in Indiana, moved to Canada at 5 years from what my parents told me, and in the French part of Canada. So my English may not be perfect at 100%. I've learned French at school starting from the age 6. At 10, we was having a big rain day. We had an accident, me, my parents, and my little brother, by someone drunk driving, charged into our caravan. I lost my little brother. My parents was fine. My head knocked hard and it's damaged my brain sadly, and it left marks, and I lost knowledge after I saw my brother. My legs was stuck, and one of my legs ended up being amputated. When I woke up on the hospital bed, my mom told me that my little brother couldn't make it, and I've lost the capacity to speak during the brain damage. It's took me 2 years around to try standing up after seeing few. Okay, I couldn't stand and was depressed about what had happened. I started going to church praying that my brother is happy, and I had a flash of my brother smiling at me and telling me to not give up. I told my mom after on pencil and paper that I was giving a chance to uh, the life again, to live life again and try facing it, realizing God was with me. Trust me, it was hard, but I had great people by my side supporting me, my family, and started to go back to school 1 year later. Then at around age 16, I started smoking. I was a bit influenced by school friends, and I was trying to find solutions to move away from depression. At 20, I stopped smoking, then started gaming, making friends online. At 27, I learned about my lung cancer. I was coughing a lot, pain, and difficulty breathing for a few days. I did blood tests. Doctor called my mom 2 weeks later that I have cancer stage 3. I had very hard times standing after that. I didn't know what to do. Friends and family was around me telling me not to give up and told me the same thing that you say, Cab, that we only have one life and to live it to the fullest. Never give up and look forward. And I told myself that my brother would be proud of me for fighting through everything. I did push myself up and fought cancer for 3 years. Actually, it was 2 to 3 years. It's still there, and I will never give up till my last breath. There, Cab, my story. You can, okay. So that's the story of Noble Girl Warrior. Right now, um, because of the accident she had when she was younger, she lost her leg. Okay, so she's an amputee. She's in a wheelchair. She can't speak, and she's living with cancer. So she's got a whole bunch on her plate right now, and she spends a lot of her time late at night here on YouTube gaming along with her friends, right? So, um, she's thankful for the friends that she has, and she comes to this place because she knows she's gonna be accepted here just the way she is, unconditionally. I want to thank Noble Girl Warrior for allowing me to read her inspirational story.
Yep.
Thank you, Noble Girl Warrior. Thank you. Okay. So I'm looking back out in the chat again. All right. And I'm going to now send a link out to my friend Cindy Lopez. Did you want to share something else there, Jenny? I don't know if you said you had something else that you were going to share.
Actually, I did about Juliet Miranda and David the producer, but there's one more thing. You would not believe how cruel kids can be to kids with disabilities.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
People can, my niece has got spina bifida, and it's hard for her because she didn't ask for it, but yep. There's what?
No, I was just going to say to the friends of Noble Girl, you're welcome. I'm glad that I could read it for her. And thank you for being here tonight. Thank you. But you got a niece with spinal bifida, right?
Yep.
Right. And she's
the
getting
thing,
bullied or made fun of?
kids bully her all the time.
That's sad. That's so sad. Why would someone do that?
She can't, she can walk, but she uses a scooter.
Okay.
That she sits on. Yeah, it's sad.
It is.
Let's see, I'll see you probably tomorrow, but she is 13.
Wow.
She's born in 2006.
That's the worst age too, at 13. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow.
So that's why I can't feel sorry for the people that, complain about their little aches and, just little petty stuff.
Right.
it's petty stuff. It's. I'm sitting here going, you have not heard, you've not even seen, what other people go through. Like Lulu, nobody knows what she goes through. She doesn't, she doesn't share much of it. I've heard a little bit, bits and pieces, but um,
Yeah, I keep that stuff pretty private.
mm-hmm,
There's too many people out there that need to be heard more than I do, that's for sure.
mm-hmm,
Like Noble Girl, right?
Oh
mm-hmm,
yeah, definitely,
You know,
definitely.
yep,
some people don't have options. And, you hear people talk about having a disability, you just have
mm-hmm,
to get a positive attitude and,
mm-hmm.
just get up and go, go, go. No, there are people that don't have that option,
Some people don't
right?
have arms or legs
Yeah,
either.
you know. And
Mm-hmm,
I don't mean to minimize anyone with pain.
mm-hmm.
That's not what I'm saying. I have chronic pain, but I refuse to, complain about it or to bring it into conversation. I don't need to, right? I thought I have my own coping skills, you know,
Yep.
Right.
and I think we all need to find our own skills to get through. So,
Uh-huh. Well, I go through stuff, but
sure.
I see. I can't complain about it because my niece is not over there, but my niece, I know what my niece goes through because I hear about it, all the time. But it's it's harder for the family members and everything like that.
That's
Did
where she needs friends to surround her, good-hearted friends, people that are positive, and people that can lift her up. That's to have that. It's kind of like having your own little army, right? Of good-hearted, wonderful people that support you, and when you fall, they're there to lift you up and say, "Hey, it's gonna be
hmm
okay. We're gonna brush you off. We're gonna make it through this together." And that's what a lot of people need that are being bullied and bashed and hated on. I've said that many times. I'm one guy, and there's probably a group of maybe 10 people out there, maybe 15 that come at me all the time, okay, consistently. But my army is much bigger than that 15. And
hmm
then I've got a great I've got something that's even greater than my army, and that's God above.
hmm
My God, I'll tell you, it is more powerful than any of those haters, any of those bastards, any of those bulliers. God is like makes them look so insignificant, like they're
Yep.
nothing. They're like that
Yep.
little gnat,
hmm
bing, they're gone.
Yep.
Somebody just said out in the chat, my friend, and it was kind of unique that she said this. Let's see if I can find it again about an island. Wouldn't it be nice that all of us good people could just simply live on an island together? Carol Davis said that. I wish we
hmm
could have an island where just us loving people could live away from the hate. Isn't
hmm
that something?
Yep. I
And
mean,
I've said, take all those people that hate and will never change ever, ever, ever till the day they die. They'll be hating till the day they die. Take them all and put them on a rocket and fly them off to a planet of their choosing, way out in the middle of nowhere, and they can all fight amongst each other and kill each other off, and that's done over with because
hmm
apparently this place ain't going to help them. Apparently the parents weren't able to help them.
that's right.
There ain't no people out there that want to be their friends to help them. So,
Right.
by God, if you want to hate, then get on a damn rocket along with all your other hater friends and bastards and bulliers, and one of you can fight over being the captain of the damn rocket to go to a damn planet out there, and you can have your own war and kill each other off. And then that would be the end of hate.
That would be.
Jeez.
I
Holy
mean,
crap.
I when I went to school, um, I got bullied all the time because my eyes.
Oh, your eyes?
because my eyes,
Why would you
I
get bored
had,
because of your eyes?
because I had both eyes. They would go in different directions.
Okay.
They, and it would make learning so much more difficult because I couldn't focus.
Okay, so you were challenged. You were challenged.
I had a learning disability.
Okay.
So, it, I got it all fixed and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but it's, I can look straight onto something, and then I can, you, I can, they don't move or anything, and yep,
Well, that's good. That's good.
yeah,
Hey, listen,
and
I've got to get my friend up here. She's probably wondering.
yep,
Cab 7 forgot about me. So our friend Cindy Shaw, we're going to go ahead and bring you up, and I'm
yep.
okay. Let's see. I just sent you the link there, Cindy Shaw. Go ahead, click on that link. Come on up, girl. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying there, Jenny.
Hmm. And
You doing okay there, little sister?
Yeah, I sure am.
Okay. All right.
I got a lot of squeaking going on in the house, so I'm staying on mute.
Oh, okay. Well, did you ladies still want to stay up here, or
I'm gonna jump off, and I
okay?
feel
yeah,
kind of uncomfortable letting
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
we'll jump off. We'll
All
leave.
right. Well, thank you, ladies, for
Yep.
coming up. I appreciate it.
Thanks, brother.
All
Yep.
right.
Much love.
Much love.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right. That was my two friends, Jenny Seth, sharing her inspirational stories, and of course, Lulu Love You sharing her inspirational story. And now we're gonna get my friend up here, Cindy Lopez. Oh, by God, there she is.
Hello, my precious friend. I can't believe you're here. Hold on. I
Okay.
just.
She's muting her YouTube portion.
Hi.
Hey, you got your YouTube portion playing. There you go. Well, yeah, just click on the pause on the YouTube portion. Testing.
David?
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing.
I have to pause. What do I have to pause?
Yeah, your YouTube. Just go ahead and pause that part.
Pause
Live
YouTube.
stream.
Oh, pause him.
Okay. Testing. Nope.
Is that better?
Testing. Testing. 1, 2.
Testing.
Nope, I'm still hearing an echo.
I don't know.
Yeah, just go to your, before you came up here, you were watching my live stream, right, on YouTube. And just go back to that and press pause. Just stop the live stream. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Nope,
We are doing everything we can on our end. We're looking.
I'll tell
Is
you
this
what.
any better?
I'll tell you what, Cindy.
Yes, my
Okay,
friend.
jump out and then jump back on, okay?
Jump out and jump back on?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
All right, she's going to come right back on. That echo, it can kind of be frustrating, and it's hard to listen people share their stories. Hey, I appreciate everyone being out there right now. Thank you very much. Share this stream out there. People are coming up on my panel and sharing their inspirational stories tonight. And I've always said it's so important that there might be that one person out there that's going to get up on this panel, share their story, and it could change another person's life. So that's why it's so important for me to do that.
Is this better?
Oh, much better.
Okay, because we closed anything and everything other than you.
I knew that would be the trick that would work. So there we
I
go.
love you.
Oh, much love to you, Cindy. Hey, girl,
Um,
we got you up on the panel, and you know what? I'm going to go mute, and I'm going to let you just go ahead and go for it. You share your story, girl.
Are you sure?
Yep, I'm sure.
First, before you mute yourself,
Yes.
before today, I've every Thursday put under inspirational stories that you have been my inspiration. I am so proud. I am so humbled that I know you. I'm so proud. I am so humbled that you've been mine and David's prayer warrior, because you know what David and I have gone through this past year. And Cab, there's been a time for David, and there's been 2 times for us, for me, that you literally pulled us back into life. I love you.
Oh, much love to you, both of you. Much love to both of you.
Thank
Hey,
you.
look. Come here. Give me a hug.
I got it. Oh. Okay, so
That's what I'm talking about.
here's my story.
Okay, I'm going mute. You go for it, girl.
Love you.
Love you.
10 years ago, I made the bravest, and I'm actually going to call myself brave, decisions a person can ever make. Whether you have essential tremors or Parkinson's, you have tremoring hands. My hands got so bad that I had to eat literally with a plastic spoon because I would pound at my face trying to feed myself. Anything liquid would have to go in a child's sippy cup, or I would douse myself with that drink. And that was how I had to make it through my life. And I thought, I was 40, almost 50 years old. I'm not living my life like this. I took a huge step, and I decided to do what they call deep brain stimulator surgery, where they go in and literally put 2 probes, because it's both right and left on me. So they put 1 probe for my right, 1 for my left, all the way into my brain, down to the thalamus. From there, I have electrode cords that come out of that. They are wires. They are under the skin, down my scalp, down my shoulder, and into my chest. I have a chest piece. It's on the right side. It looks like a pacemaker. From there, every several weeks, I go in and they will check and see where my tremor level is, and they can adjust those probes with their machinery. It's a 3 surgery event just to get it placed. Then you have to go in periodically and get your battery replaced. During some of these surgeries, one, I ended up with a bubble on the brain. The only person who could give me pain meds was an actual anesthesiologist. The pain was so severe. They thought they were going to lose me. Another time, they had to go in and try and reroute some of the wires due to another issue, and I crashed. But the Lord still has me here. And I go out now as an ambassador for Medtronics, and I speak to the doctors, the neurologists. I speak to groups of people that have this tremoring and let them know that you have an option. Yes, it's a scary option, but it is an option. And I know the words brain surgery can be overwhelming. Trust me, I know. I went through it. I'm on the other side. And although right now, as Cab knows, I thought that was one of the biggest things in my life. He knows what the biggest thing really now is in my life. And so I just wanted to share in case somebody, you know of somebody who has essential tremors or Parkinson's, please look into it. It's a matter of quality of life. And I have quality of life back because of it. So that's it. I don't know how inspirational it was, but I just went in by saying, David and I love you, Cab. David and I miss our Joey. I'm tired of people telling me I talk too much about my Joey. I don't think there's ever a time when I can talk enough about what a wonderful man he was. I love you, Cab, more than I can ever express in words.
Oh, much love right back to you, Cindy. Much love back
Thank
to you.
you. Thank you.
Oh, you're certainly welcome. Give me another hug. Give me another hug. Come on now. Come on. Oh,
Oh, hug. Ow. And on top of that, I'm going to have a cigarette. So a cigarette and a little drink of Coke.
oh, geez, a Coke and a cigarette, man. Do we come from the same mama?
Well, here's the thing. David and I have always said that we're going to be fine in life as long as we have our enes, our nicotine and our caffeine. We'll face the world.
There you go, girl. There you go. Oh, man, I am so glad that you came up and shared your story tonight.
Well, you know, Cab, I don't go on panel.
Right.
You know, I don't.
Well, I've got to tell you, I'm proud of you that you did come up here and share because it's not easy. I got to fight and scratch and claw to try to get people up here because a lot of people are scared. They're worried about what people are going to say about them, right?
Right.
And I get that. I do. But when people do start coming up on the panel, it kind of warms other people up to come up themselves. And it was important that you came up tonight. It really
Aww. Look, people, I was completely bald to have this. I walked around for months as my hair was growing back, where you could see staples and sutures. I was not attractive. Now, look, I'm not the best looking person, but they sure don't put me outside to howl at the moon. I'm not that ugly. But what I'm saying is, the picture you see is my hair grew back. You can't see anything. God is good. God is great. God still sits on the throne and he hears every one of your prayers. If I can't, I just want to say, please, if you're a praying person, I know not everybody is, but if you are a praying person, know he hears your prayer.
Amen.
Know he sees you, and know that your name was on Christ's heart when he died at the cross for you.
Amen.
See, Cab, David, Elsie, whoever. And I love you, Cab. You know I love you.
Oh, I love you, girl. The book of life, right? The book of life. Our names are written in that book.
They are.
Wow. Yeah, you definitely put out some inspiration. I'm looking at people in the chat right now, going, "Amen, amen. You go, girl." Oh, my sweet Cindy Lopez. Look at that.
Oh, God bless you all. Thank you. I can't see the chat, but God bless you. Thank you. And I'm going to go now because my courage is now done.
Okay, thank you so much, Cindy. Thank you. God bless you, my friend.
God bless you. I love you.
Love ya.
Don't you ever leave me.
Hey, as long as YouTube will have me here, I'll stay here.
Will you come to New Mexico sometime?
You never know what doorstep I'm going to be upon. You never know.
It's always open for Cab 7.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Bye, buddy.
Okay, bye-bye now. Wow, that was my friend Cindy Lopez sharing her story. You know, a lot of us judge other people, and it's a continuous thing. There's a lot of people that judge so harsh and hate on people, and you don't know their life. You don't know. And so while you're kicking them, while you knock them to the ground and you kick them while they're on the ground, you don't think about what they've went through that day of their life. You have no clue. You could be knocking down a person and they could have stage 2, stage 3, stage 4 cancer. You wouldn't know that. And somehow you feel satisfied that you took a person down. Somehow you feel better about doing something like that. There is one thing I do believe in. Just like Cindy said, God is looking down at what you did. And it will not be forgotten. Your day will come. It's not going to be judged by me. It's going to be judged by something much greater than myself and much greater than you. So maybe to that one person that has done something like that, step back, take inventory of yourself, go to that person that you kicked and knocked to the ground and kept kicking. Maybe it's about time you go to them and say, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. And I'm willing to change my life right now. You've only got one. Remember that. Tomorrow's not promised. So if you need to do some apologies right now, I suggest maybe you get started. All right? All right, I'm going to bring up my next friend. Life with Laura Michaels, one of my inspirations here on YouTube. And she's a wonderful person. She is. She's got a lot on her plate. She does, but she always seems to make it through day to day. She does. All right, Laura, Control V. There you go. It's in the Hangout. Come on up, girl. Come on up. Share your story with us. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. I appreciate it. Please tell your friends about this channel and what I offer here. You know, it's Thursday nights, sharing your inspirational story. Tuesday nights, sing your heart out. All other days and nights of the week, because I do this twice a day, every day. It's all about inspiration. Starting your day out in the morning. That cup of coffee, a warm smile, a warm heart, and some hope. And a lot of love and hugs. You're going to get that from this guy right here. Who wouldn't want something like that, right? So if that's the way you want to start your day out and you want your friends to know about it, tell them, hey, this Cab 7 guy, he's pretty cool. He likes to lift people up. He likes to love on them. It's worth sharing. Thumbs up if you believe in what I'm doing here. If you believe in my cause, my journey, hit that thumbs up button for me and share it out there to all your social medias. I'd appreciate that, all right? Life with Laura Michael will be up here momentarily. I see her down in the Hangout. She'll be here any second now. David Smock wants to come up next. Okay, after Laura. That's cool. I hear some noise.
Yes,
I
you
hear some
do.
scurrying about.
Well, hey there, handsome.
Hey, how are you doing, girl?
I'm doing good.
Oh, awesome.
Just
Well,
got
you
done
got
with my dialysis, so
you're done with dialysis today?
yep, for today.
Well, maybe you might want to be able to talk about. It's been a while since you talked about that. So
You
a
know,
lot of
it's been
people.
well, a lot of things have happened,
Okay.
as well, you know, since last October, and a lot of stuff I really didn't get into, only because I it was hard to accept.
Right.
But
I'm doing better now. And I hear all the lovely people that get on your live stream and they tell the wonderful things that have happened. And, you know, sometimes we have to go through struggles and we realize exactly what we appreciate.
That's right.
And so, you know, friends, true friends are hard to find. And once you found them, keep a hold of them.
Amen.
Like with you, like
Amen.
you. You know, I found you. There's a reason we found each other.
That's right.
And so I appreciate every day that I get to listen to you.
Well, I
So
appreciate
thank you.
Thank you. I
All
appreciate that,
right.
Laura.
So, um, let's see. Where should I start, Ben? Um, I mean, a lot of people know about my kidney disease, but I don't want to preach about things that people do because we all do silly things. Um, okay, so let me start here. For everybody who doesn't know my history, I was diagnosed with diabetes years ago. And like most people, nope, that is not happening to me. I am not a diabetic. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Well, I was a diabetic and I will always be a diabetic. Due to my diabetes and the fact that I did not take care of myself the way I should have, and the way the doctors had suggested I do, and I'm a retired nurse, so I know better. But besides that, I developed diabetic retinopathy. Now, that is where my eyes, um, like I get blood vessels that burst behind my eye. And so my eyesight has not always been the best. I had now cataract surgery on both eyes, but that's due to the diabetes. Then I developed diabetic, uh, uh, yeah, the numbness and neuropathy in my hands and in my feet. Well, then I thought, well, okay, I can handle all this. Well, then, let's see. I want to say November of 2015. I had been going to my family doctor, and nobody wanted to listen to me and how I was feeling. And things that weren't going well was my labs. So I talked to my doctor. I wasn't happy with his decision. So I took my medical into my own hands. Went and found a nephrologist, which is a kidney specialist. He specializes in kidney failure. Um, Finally found a good one. And he told me the very first day I went into his office, Ms. Michaels, you are going to die if you do not get surgery to start your dialysis. And I about poo-pooed my pants. I had never been told that by anybody. And then I go into a specialist office and they tell me that I could die if I don't get dialysis started. You know, I'm a smoker from way back. Back when I was 12 years old, I started smoking. And they asked me one question: are you still smoking? Well, I was smoking behind everybody else's back, or I thought I was. And they said, well, if you don't stop smoking, it will kill you. And it's like, no. I left their office crying my eyes out, lit up a cigarette, started my car, and drove down the road. I got, I don't know, 3/4 of the way done with that cigarette. And it's like, okay, Laura, really? I threw that cigarette out the door, out the window, and I haven't had a cigarette since.
Wow.
You know what? I am not, I don't judge anybody. I don't care if you smoke, you drink, I don't care. As long as you're happy and as long as you're okay with that, and it's something that you're okay with, you have to be okay with it. I mean, I don't believe me. My dad never smoked a day in his life, and he died of pulmonary fibrosis at the age of 66. So, yeah, I'm not one to preach about those things. Anyway, so I quit smoking that day, and I have been on dialysis now for a little over 5 years, 4.5, almost 5 years. And I started with peritoneal dialysis. And then my peritoneum, there's a lining in everybody's belly, and it's called the peritoneum. And it went bad. It wasn't functioning any longer. So then I almost died December of, oh my gosh, this is 1918, December of 17. Yeah. And they had to put an ash cath in my neck so that I could receive dialysis, because I ended up with congestive heart failure due to the inability to run my dialysis. So from December to March, so December of 17 to March of 18, I had to have an ash cath in my neck, and the line went directly into my heart. So the bad part about that is, one, it's there. Number two is that if you get an infection in that ash cath, it goes, where does it go? Directly to your heart. Guess what you do? You die. There's nothing that I know of that my doctors ever told me that would bring you back from that type of an infection. So I decided I didn't have a choice. I had to go into the dialysis center 3 days a week, 5 hours each session. And that didn't include the driving time, which is approximately 30 minutes one way. I decided that I wasn't really happy with dialysis in the center. So I was told or informed that they have a home hemo program. And it's like, really? So I went to that center, was there for quite a while. And then like I said, they told me about the home hemo. So I went and started to take a program or a class for my home hemo. It was 5 weeks long, and I had to go every day of the week except for Saturday and Sunday. They taught me how to do my own hemodialysis, which realistically has been a godsend, because instead of driving in the worst winter weather imaginable, I was able to stop doing that, coming home, and instead of spending 5 hours on dialysis, including drive time, I was able to do it for 2 hours and 43 minutes. Yes, I have to do it 5 days a week, but it's a whole lot more, what's what I want to say? It is more relaxing than going into the center like I was having to.
Oh, yeah.
And so October of last year, so I was doing really well. Then October of last year, I had to take my oldest daughter to a rehab program and leave her there. I done this on October 15th. Now, my daughters and myself are very, very close. And I've never been a day without one of my girls, ever. So I'd done that on October 15th. And October 18th, my mother-in-law was ill. So we ran her to the hospital real quick. We ended up coming home at like 2:00 in the morning because they had admitted her. And I went to bed And all of a sudden, it was strange. I could have swore I was dreaming. Well, not so much, because I kept dreaming that I was having a hard time breathing. Well, no, it wasn't a dream. I truly was having difficulty breathing. Actually, what was happening is I had started to have a heart attack, and I didn't realize it.
Wow.
So the stubborn old girl I am, I drove myself to my dialysis center because I couldn't get my dialysis to work quite right the night before. Well, I got there, they got me hooked up, but I still wasn't breathing very well. So they go, "Are you going to be okay?" I said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just give me a minute. Let me catch my breath." Well, it wasn't 15 minutes into my dialysis that the nurse came back in and she goes, "Lori, you're really not looking right." And it's like, you know what? I think you need to call an ambulance. And I said, "I don't know what's wrong, but something's not right." And they called an ambulance. Paramedics came. They asked me what was going on. I said, "I really don't know, but I think I'm having a heart attack at this point." And yep, I sure was.
Hmm.
And so they took me to our main hospital in town, and they put me in the cardiac care unit. I was there for 7 days. I do not remember one iota of what happened, what was said, what was done at all. I just don't. I was, yeah, I just wasn't functionable at that time. And so after 7 days of being in the cardiac care unit, they sent me down to the step down unit that we have at our hospital. And I was feeling great. Went to bed that night, which was a Wednesday night. I will never forget it. It is embedded in my brain. My youngest daughter, her birthday is October 26th. I went down to the cardiac care, the step down unit on October 24th. I woke up on the morning of October 25th, about 6-ish in the morning. Nurses shift change was at 7. I turned around and looked at my nurse, and I went to ask her a question, and I dropped over dead. I coded. My heart stopped. I hit the floor, and I hit the back of my head. And yeah, thank God, and I'm serious about this, thank God that I had a pacemaker and defibrillator,
Oh, yeah.
because that went off twice. And then the nurses and doctors had to do 4.5 minutes worth of CPR to bring me back.
Wow.
So I was in the hospital again for many weeks, and they sent me home. And with dialysis patients, you have to keep your hemoglobin at a certain level. So, like most people, their hemoglobin has to be 11 or above. Well, for some reason, when I went and drew my labs and sent them off, my hemoglobin was down to 6.2. I could have died again. So my dialysis nurse calls and she goes, "I need you to go directly to the ER." It's like, "Why? What now?" And she told me what my hemoglobin was. It's like, "Okay, I'm on my way." Drove there. They had gotten a call from my dialysis nurse, and they automatically just called an ambulance and admitted me into the hospital down about 20 miles from our hospital that's close to our house. And I was in the hospital for another 8 days. They still, to this day, do not know why hemoglobin is so low. But I'm okay. It's gotten up there a little bit more. So that is what's been going on with me. But today, I'm doing great. I'm I'm happy. I'm healthy. I've got my family. So, just take one day at a time. Don't rush it. and I'm happy. I truly am. But you and I had a live stream with my daughter, and I knew that I just didn't want to keep you on for because you had done a special Friday night live stream for us, and that was appreciated. And I just didn't want to keep you and your listeners and subscribers and stuff on too awful long. So I just wanted to come back tonight and tell you thank you for everything you've done. You are an inspiration and you are a great friend. You're not just a friend, you're a family member.
Right.
You
Right.
you're my heart. You're in my heart. So I just wanted to say thank you. And I hope that my story helps anybody. And like I've told Cab before, if somebody has questions, is interested, is wants some information, I'm not a doctor, never claimed to be, but I will help anybody out that I can. So
Well,
there you go.
before you step down from this panel, there's one thing that we got to do here. Come here, girl. Come on, give me a big old hug. Ah!
I got you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Laura,
But
I love you a whole bunch. You know
good, dear.
that.
You bet.
Oh, thank you for coming up and sharing your story. I appreciate it.
Well, you're very welcome. I just, I hadn't spoke a whole lot about what went on, and I know there's only a very few people that know my personal life, and that's you and maybe two other people. So I just wanted to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to come back and just update everybody.
My pleasure. My pleasure, my friend. Anytime.
All right. All right. Well, I'm going to let you go so I can make some dinner. And
Okay.
I will get with you later, okay?
Thank you, Laura. Much love to you, girl.
Much love to you. Mwah.
Mwah.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Ben.
Bye-bye now. That's my longtime friend, Life with Laura Michaels. I've known her for, probably close to, no, almost 3 years. And she has always been an inspiration to me, always. There's no doubt about that. And she's been through so much. And yet, everything that she's been through, she's made it through. She has not let her kidney disease define who she is as a person. She doesn't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have time for that. So you can see how strong she is. And several of you people out there even said it yourself. Wow, she's a pretty tough bird. She is. So I'm glad she could come up. Big Stevie and T, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you out there. Wow. All right, David Smock. Man, are you still out there, David Smock? Cheryl Highfield, how you doing, my friend? Thank you for the beautiful sunflowers. They're wonderful. Thank you. David Smock said, okay, send me a message, okay? Send me a quick message. I think you use Facebook, if I'm correct. Just say, hey, Cab, right here. And then I'll pick up on that, and then I'll bring you up, okay? Let's see. We're going to get my friend David Smock to come up here and share his story. Boy, I was worried at the beginning of this live stream. I thought I was going to have to close her down right after Jenny Morissette because no one wanted to come up. And here we got several people that come up. So, all right, I'm sending you a link. There you go. Come on up when you're ready there, David Smock. Come on up, my friend. But I thought I was going to have to end the live stream. It's like, no one wants to come up? Come on now. So we've got Lulu Love You, Johnny Marceth, Cindy Lopez, Noble Girl Warrior. I read her story, Life with Laura Michaels, and now David Smock. So I appreciate every single one of you coming up because it is so true that it could be one of those stories that could change another person's life out there in that chat or that person that might be lurking this live stream. So, and there he is. There's my friend David.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Now, is there an echo or anything?
Nope. Sounds good.
Okay, excellent. I didn't know I've got some new speakers and all that, and so I'm trying to figure out.
Woo, doggy, new speakers. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, and my glasses broke, so I'm going to look a little weird tonight, but that's all right.
Is that missing a lens?
It is because I'm missing the screw,
Oh, the screw. Yeah.
and so the lens won't stay in. So it also gets kind of
Tape. It works.
exactly. I need to. I should have thought about that. I meant to come in your chat earlier, but I was exhausted today, and I took a nap, and I overslept a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, the important thing is that you're here right now, my friend.
I'm so glad to be here too. Let me tell you. Uh, you know, I've had a lot go on in the last year, as you know, and it's amazing. You know, I've got my coin hobby, and that always seems to be a place of comfort and kind of a home for me.
That's right.
And you know, last year I went to Colorado Springs and had a wonderful time while I was there. But the getting there and getting back was a nightmare through
Yes.
the ground. Well, this year I'm going back, but the organization gave me a full scholarship to this trip this year, which means they're paying for my flight. So, and I had to work for it. It's not like they, you know, I mean, I had to work for it, but
Right.
I got one, and that was very generous. And so, literally, I leave here on the 15th, and I get there in the afternoon of the 15th,
Okay.
and then I leave Colorado on the 20th and get back here on the afternoon of the 20th.
Right.
So much, much, much nicer, so much easier. And I'm thrilled to death about that. And I'm going to be doing a presentation while I'm there
Nice.
because I always want to try to give back a little bit what they give to me. And that's the
Now,
way
this is a coin convention?
yeah, in
Okay.
Colorado Springs.
Okay.
It's a beautiful area, beautiful.
Well, I've been there. I love Colorado.
And it's Colorado Springs. It's at the Colorado College campus,
Yep.
and if you know where that is, you can see Pikes Peak from right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, just gorgeous. And so I'm going to be doing that, and I've been really stressed because I don't know if you'd known, but my wheelchair decided to break on me. There is no back support right here. The handle where it goes in and down completely broke off. I've got about 6 inches or so of support. And one of the problems that has caused is I've got sleep apnea, and I often fall asleep at my computer.
Right.
And I will have to catch my breath in the middle of my sleep because of the sleep apnea, and I'll get startled and I'll jerk violently. And lately, that has caused me to fall backwards.
Oh.
I have hit my back numerous times. I've hit my head a couple of times. I've hit my elbows a few times. I ended up in the overnight in the hospital a couple of weeks ago just to check my back, see if everything was all right. And they said, you've bruised your muscles. You're going to be sore for a few weeks. And I'm like, well, I can't really do anything with this wheelchair. You know, I mean, it's non-functional. I've got my scooter, which I can take out and take places, but functionally, this wheelchair is just good for sitting basically and not doing anything.
Right.
And I've been falling actually several nights in a row now, and it's been really bad for my back, especially because of my spina bifida. My back hurts anyway, but this really hurts. Well, I'm an open book. I and it's a good thing and a bad thing. I mean, if I'm upset, people know about it.
Right.
If I'm having a great day, people know about it. And I just happened to post. It was a very casual statement on Facebook 2 days ago, and I just said, "Man, really, back's really hurting. I need a new wheelchair. This is just killing me," you know. And it was just, just a statement. And one of my coin buddies, who's pretty well known in the hobby, very excellent, very nice, kind guy, says, "What's wrong with your wheelchair?" And I told him, and he said, "Is it a manual?" I said, "No," or no. He said, "Is it electric?" I said, "No, it's a manual." He said, "Well, what does it take to get a new one?" I said, "Well, and here's the thing. I've got to go through Medicaid. First off, I've got to see my doctor. I see my doctor on the 3rd. All she does is she fills out a piece of paper that says, yeah, he's wheelchair bound. She sends that to Medicaid. They have up to 30 days to decide whether or not, and they usually take that long, whether or not they want to pay for a new wheelchair.
Oh,
Then after that, because of the wheelchair being custom built, that can take up to 30 days. Well, again, do the math. I go to Colorado on the 15th.
all right.
And so the panic is, how am I going to have a wheelchair that's doable, especially for Colorado terrain? And it was a stressor. And Mom and I had talked about checking some of the local thrift stores for some used wheelchairs.
Yes. Yes.
And we were going to do that because that just seemed like the best idea. So this guy Pete is his name. He says uh, he asked what the process was, and I told him, and he said that's a long time. And I said, yeah, I said it is. He said, you need a manual, right? And I said, yeah. And then he sent me a link to an Amazon product, and it was a wheelchair, and it's like what I need. It's lightweight, and it's in good shape. It's I think brand new, and it was a $200 chair. And he said, "Is this kind of what you were looking for?" I said, "Yeah, but we're gonna. That's exactly what I need, and hopefully, the thrift stores will have one like that, and maybe a little bit cheaper because we can't quite afford that." He said, "No, if I bought it, could I have it delivered to you?" I said,
Wow.
"Yeah." He said, "Well, first off, call your medical supply place in Arkansas first and see how much it would cost to get a new wheelchair. Just
Mm-hmm.
shop around." And it was going to be like $300. So I told him the next morning, this was yesterday morning, and he says, "What's your shipping address?" I gave it to him. I have that wheelchair coming tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, amen.
Brand new wheelchair.
Oh, amen.
Hey
Amen.
man, I
Amen.
mean, again, I don't like to ask for things. Now I've asked like you for advice.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is one chat where I asked for money because it was the end of the month, and I was like low on food.
Right. Right.
So I have asked before, but I don't like to, and that was not the intention of that status.
Right.
But he took it upon himself and spent $200, and he got me a new wheelchair, and it's gonna be perfect.
Oh,
I'm gonna have it in time, and it's gonna be. I can't tell you the load off my mind, and it's gonna be so much healthier for me. It's gonna be stable. I'm not gonna fall back anymore. My back's gonna heal. And there is an afterthought or an after kind of the fact to this story. I was talking to him, and we were talking about medical stuff, and I said, yeah, you know how insurance and all that is? And he said, yeah, I do. He said, and I looked it up, and I found out it was true because he's never mentioned it. 12 years ago, he was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer.
Oh, wow.
He fought it. He went into chemo. He beat it. He came back. He fought it. He beat it, and it's come back again. And you know, I've got another guy that right now is whining at me because I owe him a couple of coins that we did a trade, and he didn't think to ship them regular mail. He shipped them UPS.
Right.
And I don't have a UPS near me, and so he's upset with me because I can't get them back to him
Right.
like he wants it. He wants it back via UPS and all this. Anyway, so you got people like that, but then you got this guy that's got cancer, stage 4, and probably needs all the money he can get. He probably needs donations, and he spends $200. I mean, $50 is a lot to me. You know, 25 is a decent amount to me. $200 is a, I mean, that's pretty much a third of what I bring in,
Right.
almost. And I mean, I just can't tell you how blessed I am. It's amazing, and again, there's something about that hobby that is so special to me. And I mean, I'm sure that's that way in all communities. I mean, but it's amazing to me, and it's just incredible. It's like another home, and quite frankly, this is like another home. I don't know if you realize, but I have been on here on this specific channel for just over a year, and I was in your Memorial Day chat.
Yeah.
And that was our very first chat. So it's been just over a year.
Wow. Time has flown by. Wow.
Time's gone by pretty fast, huh?
Yeah. Sure has. Sure has.
I think of you, like an older brother or something. And, I've seen the struggles you have, and, you're an inspiration to me. A lot of everybody in here really is. I mean, I get frustrated and irritated sometimes over minor stuff, and I just have to let it go. And that's kind of the hard part, because to me, a lot of little stuff builds up and builds up and builds up. And so, like, the last little thing is the straw that broke the camel's back.
Right.
But if you learn to let go of the little stuff and start looking at the positive stuff, and also another little lesson from this is looking at things. There's a person that I know that is quite wealthy, that is involved in our family and knows my situation and has never offered to help me with anything.
Wow.
And I kind of resented that, and I'm in therapy. I'll just admit it. I need it. I need therapy. But my therapist said, but David, what does that have to do with the guy helping you? I said, nothing. He said, you need to focus on the positive.
Mm.
Forget the guy not helping you. Look at the person that helped you. It's like count your blessings kind of thing. And I'm like, that is so true.
Right.
Forget what people don't do. Look at what they do. Look at the positive. And I just can't tell you how much that's helped me. And that's kind of what your message has been. And I love it. And I want to thank you for that. So I'm going to probably take lots of pictures, and when I go to Colorado, and have lots of fun and get to see a lot of stuff, and have a brand new wheelchair with it. So
That is so cool.
I wanted to update you and let you know that things
Uh,
are going well.
um,
Other than the back still hurts. They said I bruised some muscles.
hopefully the back will heal within time, my friend. My
Yeah,
goodness. Um, that was a that was a special story that you just shared there. My goodness. Wow. Oof.
yeah,
David, you're certainly blessed, my friend. You're certainly blessed. No doubt about it.
absolutely.
Oh, there's several people out there that are pretty impressed by your inspirational story, my friend. So,
Good.
when are you leaving?
You what?
When are you leaving on your trip again?
The 15th,
15th of June, and you're gonna be back the
20th of June.
20th of June. Okay, all
Yes,
right.
for like 6 days.
Okay. Well, if I don't get you up on a panel between now and then, I want you to have a very safe and blessed trip. I
Thank
want you to get out there, have a good time, take a lot of pictures, and if you can film any of it, so you can put a video up or two on your channel, that'd be great too, because I'd love
I
to
was
see that.
going to ask you something. I'd heard, are there new Facebook rules about you can't live stream from your phone?
Oh, I have no idea about Facebook. I don't know.
I mean, I'm sorry, I meant YouTube.
Yes, you have to have I think it's I think it's what is it, 1,000 subscribers
Yeah,
and 4,000 hours of view time.
live stream from Colorado. I did last year a little bit,
Right.
but I can't because I don't.
You don't fall into that category, right? Now, the only thing I could suggest then is just take a lot of pictures
Absolutely.
and then do a video from home and just edit the pictures as you're talking, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I can record with my phone and just upload that later.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Cool. Well, I'll get off here. I don't want to waste too much time, but I want to thank you for everything. And yeah. Oh, by the way, my apartment looks. Remember,
Yeah, you had to have someone come in and get it inspected.
in October of last year, I was very, very, very close to being homeless. I live in public housing,
Right.
and I needed help getting this apartment cleaned. Cab was a huge emotional support for me. He couldn't do much living, I'm not
Right.
where I am, and he couldn't do much, but was very supportive emotionally. And long story short, I had a lot of things work out really, really well. And now I've got a wonderful aide. I just got her 2 weeks ago, and I have no doubt I will. She's this sweet black lady with a kind of a attitude, but a good one, like a strong personality.
But wait a second. Let me see. Would you compare this African American woman to, let's say, the Jefferson's maid?
Yes,
Because she had an attitude. Remember that?
yes, it's like her, and she kind of tells me how it's going to be, and I have to kind of push back a little bit,
Oh yeah.
but it's a great dynamic, and I have no doubt with her, I'll pass with flying colors easily, and not end up in the situation. I told her about that, and she was just shocked.
Right.
Is there? It's a field that there's a lot of bad workers, and there are a lot of great workers, but it's kind of the luck of the draw as to what you get.
That's right. That's
Anyway,
right.
I'm sorry, I don't want to waste too much more of your time, but thank you so
You
much.
haven't wasted any of my time, and it's always a pleasure to have you come up here, David Smock. Thank you so much, and thank you
Jump
for
back
sharing your
into
story.
jump back into the channel.
All right. God bless you, my friend.
You too. See you.
Thank you. Wow. Wow. For those people out there that believe, you know what I got to say about that story? God is good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. I'm glad I stuck out tonight. I'm glad I stuck it out because I thought my live stream was going to be ended after Jenny Marceth. And I'm glad that some people came up to the plate and said, you know what? I'm going to share my story tonight. And I'm glad that y'all did. I hope that the friends that have come up, Lulu Love You, Jenny Marceth, Cindy Lopez, Life with Laura Michaels, David Smock, and of course my friend Noble Girl Warrior, who I read her story. I hope any of these stories tonight might have inspired you. I hope it did. I enjoy doing these evenings every Thursday night. I do. Because every time I walk away from this computer, and usually it's in tears, it's like, my goodness, what a blessing I just witnessed. I just witnessed a blessing, another one on my live stream. And it was meant to be. And it's just God telling me, Ben, I'm here. See what I've done? Yeah, I do. You've got an opportunity right now, if you can. And I'm not begging anyone. But I always ask two things on my live streams. And there's very simple things. Number one is a thumbs up. And it lets me know that I'm doing a good thing here on YouTube and you believe in my journey. And you saw my journey tonight, right? You saw my journey. I think that deserves a thumbs up. This is one of those very few live streams, one of those very few channels here in our community that do what I do. And I take joy in it. I really do. And I focus on the positive aspect of it all. There's going to be some negative out there, but I don't focus on that. This is one of those rare places that you can come to and you can simply be yourself. Just be yourself without being judged. We all come from different backgrounds. I get it. A lot of us have done some bad things in our past. I get it. We failed at a lot of things in our life. I get it. I'm not any better than anyone else out there. And no one is better than me. We're all equal. For one thing, we're human beings. And ain't no one can take that away from us, right? I'm going to ask one more time. If there is anyone out there that would like to come up and share their inspirational story, put a #1 out there. I'd love to bring you up on the panel as long as I know you, okay? If you've been a regular and you keep coming to my live streams and you'd like to come up, I've got enough time for one more story. If you're that person, let me know. #1 out in the chat and I'll bring you up. All right. Wow. We've got 2 more people that want to come up. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. We've got Fighting Spirit, and then we've got Aniki, Jack Colorado Explorers. So if you give me a minute. Fighting Spirit and Jack Collar Anarchy. Yep. All right. If you can let me do one thing, okay? If you can all let me do one thing here, I've got to do it. I'm empty, okay? I've got to run upstairs, get a cup of coffee, and I'll be right back, okay? So don't go nowhere, all right? In the meantime, send some links out there and let people know that this live stream is going on. I'd really appreciate it, all right? But I'll be right back. I've got a bad habit, okay? I'll be back. I'm back. I'm back. Whew. My goodness. Normally that doesn't happen. Me run out of coffee during a live stream? Wow. Oh. Whew. Okay, I did that in record time. Run my fat butt up those stairs, get my coffee, and run right back down. Thank you for being patient with me and waiting. I appreciate that. All right, we're going to get a Fighting Spirit up here, all right? Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's see. Let me get a link out to him. I'm going to send that via Hangouts. Control C. Hangouts. Okay. Can you send me a message there, Fighting Spirit, and Hangout? Just say, hey, Cab. If you could do that really. Oh, you want Anki? You want Anarchy first? Anarchy first? All right. Anarchy, can you send me a message via Hangout? Just say, hey, Cab. Then I can click on that and send you the link, all right? Okay. Anarchy, you still there? Will B, how you doing, my friend? Anarchy, are you still there? There she is. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Control V. All right. Come on up, and then after you, then we'll bring up Fighting Spirit. All right. We're bringing up Anarchy, Jack Colorado Explorers. And she's one of my friends here on YouTube, over in the paranormal community. And she's a mom. She's down to earth. She's easy to get along with.
Turn down that TV.
And she's talking about something about a TV for some reason. I don't know.
Hi.
Hey, Anarchy, how you doing, girl?
I am doing so much better.
Oh, well, that's good. I want to hear that. Okay,
So much better.
Tell me what's on the plate? What's going on?
I am actually, my liver levels are back to normal. So, yeah. I'm healing great. I'm up, I'm moving, I'm going to the stores, and yep. And if it wasn't for my sister here to push me and
That's your
say, "Let's
sister.
go," yep,
I've never
she
met your
came all the way from
sister.
Arkansas.
What's your sister's name?
Jennifer,
Nice to meet you, Jennifer.
nice to meet you too.
I like the Arkansas accent.
Yeah. I could throw a y'all in there. How about that?
Yeah. Throw y'all in there. Yeah, that's right. Wow, that's pretty cool. So your sister's visiting.
Yeah, so we were sitting here chopping veggies for dinner and listening to you, and she's like, just watching people, and she's like, wow, what an amazing try habit, just, and I just wanted everybody to know that it's just, I don't know, I'm mending, and I don't know, I feel so much better, and out of this whole thing, I got myself a new primary care doctor.
Oh.
Our move to Georgia has been delayed because they don't know if they can save that terminal out there. And so it was like all these things started falling into place, like God saying, nope, not yet, not yet.
Okay.
And so all the doctors that took care of me in the hospital are going to be my new doctors.
Oh, wow.
So I'm really excited about that because they were really nice to me. And my doctor kind of dropped the ball and could have caught this a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And, they're all saying I was lucky to even make it that day into the hospital. So, and my doctor was having me wait and go through all these tests and do this and do that, and so I don't know. It's like God sent that, that maybe we do stay here for the time being. And Craig is actually going to go out there and see if he can't save it for a couple of months. And if he can turn it around, then we move.
Right.
But if not, then, we stay here and we just, he's like, you're fragile right now, and that scares me to move right now. So, it's a godsend that, had I not went to my doctor's PA at that office that day, and she caught it and was like, some things are not right.
Yeah.
Something's, and I have an appointment with her tomorrow, which will be my last appointment at that office. And all I'm going to do is just give her a big hug and tell her thank you because she saved my life. Had she not went and investigated it and said, we need to do this test, and, and she got it back and right away called, and was like, we need to get you here, so, but
Wow.
the other surgeon I would still be waiting.
Right.
And I
No.
wouldn't be alive right now.
So. I think God had a plan and it worked out real fine.
Yep. And we're thinking on the plan right now, and we never know which way God's gonna throw us that way on that road, but we're good with it, so
right.
And
how's Jackson doing? How's Jackson doing?
He's doing really good. And you know what, we just started watching another channel that does a lot of praying, and they started praying for Jack's appendix, and then like me too, and I can't explain it, but I was walking and all of a sudden they were praying and it just was like gone. That pain was just gone.
Wow.
And they started praying for Jackson, and he comes out and he says, Mom, that I don't have that pain down there no more. So, praying does help, and it saved Jackson's life.
That's right.
It did. And I believe in prayer and I believe in God, so. And with Jackson, I don't know how nobody can't. That little boy, man. He already wants to go get a job for the summer. I'm like, you're just going to up and leave Mom? He goes, you're fine. You're already walking, doing all kinds of things. You're fine. If I stay here babying you, you're not going to be fine.
Exactly. He's got to grow up sometime, right?
Yep. So I have a friend that needs help, with his hard labor stuff with hands, working with your hands. He's excited. He wants to do it.
Nice.
I said, go for it. Live every moment.
He's still 15, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, I think that's good starting out young like that and getting them out of the house and give them a little bit of experience in the job market. I mean, I thought that's good for him. That's good for him.
yeah,
It'll break up the monotony of being at home.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And he got to go to his first like high school party, and he was very responsible, and you know, his dad took him there and then waited around the corner that whole that whole time sitting in the McDonald's parking lot waiting for him to call. Like, is he gonna call? He's gonna call. He's gonna call. He's gonna call. He was very responsible, and he had a really good time. And it's just making me realize, we gotta let him live his life as a normal teenager, as a
Oh,
normal kid.
amen. Amen
And
to that. Amen. 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 Amen.
he can come to us and tell us, hey, I'm gonna go to this party. There's gonna be drinking. I'm not gonna drink. Like he's able to talk to us,
Right.
and it's important. And to just let him go and let him experience these life things that are happening for him right now in high school. He's never been in full-time school for a long time. And so it's important. It's important that he gets to be a kid as long as he can. And he's excited about the new G.I. Joe movie coming out because guess what happens when that happens? All the
What?
new G.I. Joe toys come out.
Uh-oh.
And he's excited to get some new guys to play with.
See,
So
G.I.
let them be a kid as long as they can. But
listen, Aniki, I got to tell you, G.I. Joe has changed a lot since I was a kid.
yeah.
Back then, it was a stick figure and one piece of camouflage. That was it. It was an
Yeah.
unsightly thing. Oh, man.
Yeah.
But
I
no,
think
that's I'm
good
excited.
point.
I'm excited about everything that you just had to share. That's awesome.
Yeah. So things are looking up, and I'm telling you, life is a roller coaster, and you just gotta enjoy the ride.
That's right. Oh my goodness, look what's going on. Can you see the chat? Gil
No.
Skills is rating me right now. Gil
Woo! Thank
Skills.
you, Gil. That's
Wow. Well, thank you all for coming over from Gil Skills. I appreciate that so very much. Thank
that's
you.
awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank Gil. Hugs, my friend. Hugs. Wow. Thank you.
Aw, thanks, Gil.
Oh my goodness. What a good night tonight. Ma, this was a great live stream. I was worried about it in the beginning because I didn't think there was going to be anyone come up here and talk. And two wonderful women called Lulu Love You and Jenny Marceth came up here and started the
All
ball
right.
rolling for me. They were my little cheerleaders.
All right. Way to go, Lulu and Jenny.
Oh, thank you all so much from
Yeah,
Guild
look
Skills. Thank you. Oh,
Jack,
Eileen, there's Jackson. Hey, Jackson, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Good. Man, that's the work. That's the future working man right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Right there. Are you excited, Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's going to get you away from that darn house.
Money.
Uh-huh. That's awesome.
So
Oh, Eileen V, thank you so much. Oh, God bless you. Love you, my friend. Thank you. Maniac Variety, thank you. You're a new subscriber. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And while you're at it, can you subscribe to this lady right here? Her name is Aniki, Jack Colorado Explorer. She's out in the chat there.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maniac. Thank you so much. Wow. So no, it sounds like everything's coming into play.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's awesome, Aniki. Thank you for coming up and sharing all that good news. And I'm excited that your sister's there. How long is she gonna be visiting?
she's been here about a week, and she said she's not leaving until she knows that I can get up and drive and do my own thing, be able to do stuff myself. And
That's the kind of sister I'm talking about right there.
Yep.
Heck yeah, she ain't going nowhere, girl, until she knows that everything's okay. All right.
Yeah.
If if
Yeah.
if I was right there right now, I'd be taking a hold of your sister and giving her a big old squeeze. I'd be
No, she would love it.
Right back at you.
Yeah.
heck
Oh,
yeah.
right back
Oh
here.
yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. Was there anything else that you wanted to share there, Aniki?
That was it. But I just wanted to let you know, thank you, Cab. You know, you allowing people to come up here and even just talk about it helps, you know, and
Exactly.
you're just, I mean, there's not enough words in the English dictionary to describe what a wonderful person you are and what a wonderful friend you've been to me and Jackson. And you'll be my friend forever and ever and ever and ever
Amen to
and ever.
that. Amen to
And
that.
my belly's gonna heal, and when I ever get to meet you, I'm gonna give you a giant squeeze. So
I look forward to that, Aniki. Well, before you leave, come on, girl. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Come on. Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about.
thank you, Cab.
Thank you,
Much
Aniki,
love
for
to
coming up.
you.
Much love.
Thank
Mwah.
you, Jenny and Lulu, for starting it off for
That's
You
right.
guys are awesome. You guys rock. All right. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, Aniki. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Wow. That was my friend, Aniki, Jack Colorado Explorers, coming up and sharing her inspirational story. I love doing this. I love doing this. And I want to thank everyone from Gill Skills coming over and surprising me with the raid. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Wow, what a gift. What a gift. You put a big old smile on my heart. Thank you to all of you from Gill Skills. And by the way, for anyone that all these new people in there that you don't recognize, check out their channels. Check out Gill Skills. He's a good friend of mine, all right? And show him your love, all right? Show him your love. He just recently reached, I think, what was it, 3,000 or 4,000? I can't remember. I think it was 4,000 subscribers. Pooja Studios got him there, and a little bit of cheerleading from me, but it was Pooja Studios that got him to that 4,000 mark. And all the people that were over there at Pooja Studios, thank you so much for getting our friend Gill Skills to that 4K. Awesome. Wow. All right, I got one more person that I want to bring up to the panel with me. And thank you again, all of you, for coming over and showing love and support for Cab 7. Thank you very, very, very much. I can't thank you enough. So I'm going to bring out my last friend here, Fighting Spirit. Now, did you send me I need you to send me a hello. There it is, right? Wow, that was quick. All right, let me send you the link. Control V. And bam. Come on up, my friend. Come on up. This is Fighting Spirit that's going to be coming up next. A new friend of mine. I've only known him for maybe about a month. He's a good guy, and he definitely has a story to share. Wow. What a good night. What a good night. I just wish more people knew about my channel. I, it's not so easy to get it out there. And that's
Hello.
where all of you come in handy, that you could do the footwork for me and help get the word out that there's this place called Cab 7. And look who's up on the stoop of his house. I'm looking at my friend Fighting Spirit. How you doing, man?
I am trying to figure out a new phone I got today, so bear with me.
Whoa.
Yeah, because now I have two screens up, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to have that or not. So,
Well, I only see one.
all right, well that works for me.
Yep, I only see one. So tell me, you got some good news to share with me?
Yes, I do, sir.
All right, go. Hey, you go right ahead, and I'm just going to shut my mouth. You go right ahead.
Well, you know a little bit about it. You was talking about it a little bit on your last live stream.
I'm gonna pretend that like I never heard the story, and it's gonna be all new to me. Okay.
Well, last week I found out that I am a father of 11-year-old little girl, and her name is Caitlin. And I found out through courts that she is 99.99% mine, and she has been searching for me for over 10 years, believe it or not. and I had no idea she existed or anything like that. So her mom wound up getting a hold of me and got a paternity test done, and I went and took it and found out I have a little girl, and she was born 5 days after me, and I'm getting ready to celebrate my birthday here next week, and she's actually going to come and spend my birthday with me, Cap. And she is an amazing little girl. Let me tell you, she is. She's a drawer. She sings. She does all that. And I have 3 kids. Well, 4 now. Sorry.
Right.
And my oldest, Ariana, has been longing for a sibling to talk to. And you know a little bit personally about what she's been going through with my oldest daughter.
Yep.
And my story of inspiration is 3 days ago, the 2 of them got to talk on the phone for the first time, video chat and everything like that. And to see them both light up, smiling, laughing, giggling, it meant the world to me. It touched my heart tremendously, Cab. Because honestly, when I first met up with you, Cab, I was in a pretty bad spot in my life, man. You know that. I'm still
yeah.
kind of going through some rough stuff, but I tell you what, I'm not going through it alone now. And
That's
I
right.
got I got people that love me and care about me.
Amen.
I got a family right here at Cab 7. Every day I can come and be inspired by all you people out there, to not give up, to keep hope, to keep fighting no matter what.
That's right.
And yeah, I'm getting ready to turn 40 years old on Monday, man. And best birthday present I ever got in the world was my daughter in my life now, man. And I talked to her after 10 years. It means a lot to me. And it's something very personal for me to share. So I hope you guys really are inspired to that, because it meant the world to me. And I've been struggling to stay strong for a long time. And I suffer in silence about a lot of stuff. You know that, Cap.
Yep.
I do. And I've built up courage enough to come up here. I've only been on a couple of your panels a couple of times. And I still remember the first time I came up on your panel and shared my story, at least part of it, And I tell you what, from that moment on, it gave me a little bit more strength. And as I watched more people come up here and share their stories, it made me a little bit more comfortable to come up here and share mine. So to all you guys out there, thank you for inspiring me, for real.
That's right. They're asking who's this guy up on the panel. The channel is Fighting Spirit.
Yeah.
Fighting Spirit. If someone could help me out with that in the chat, Fighting Spirit.
And I'm not a big content guy. I'm just a big supporter of all you guys that inspire me, to be honest.
That's
and,
right.
Do I plan on getting content someday? Yeah, we'll see what goes on. I don't know what the future holds. Right now, I'm just proud to be helping, supporting you guys, sharing it out, liking it out videos of all you guys that are inspiring people out there. Please keep it up,
That's exactly right. I've got to share this because I'm still impressed to this day. My friend, what you don't know about him, and he shared it on I think the first time he came up on my panel. He is a former. It's MMA. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, amateur MMA fighter, former
yeah.
MMA fighter. Yeah,
that's right. And he started getting into that sport, MMA fighting. And if any of you've seen that on TV, you got to be in really good shape, and you got to be pretty tough. You got to be tougher than your opponent. So now
but unfortunately, I had to retire due to health issues,
right.
which you also know about. Yep.
Exactly.
So,
but it's something that my friend Fighting Spirit has learned to accept. It's not easy, but he learned to accept it, and he did prove a point. He did prove a point that he was going to be something better than what his family thought he was going to be, and he achieved that goal, and he can keep moving on with his life. And I mean, just to hear his story, I'm proud of him. I mean, I've only known him for about a month or so, and I'm proud of him.
Yeah. And and all this training I did for that, I did it all by myself. I had no gym, no sponsors. I had serious health problems going on. And you know what? I fought through it all, and I stayed training, and I stepped in the cage 4 times, and my thing is if you can do anything you put your mind to. I don't
Amen.
care if you're slow, if you're special, whatever. You know what? The human spirit is not color oriented. It's not nothing like that. It's all about the heart inside you got in yourself. So
There you
never
go.
never give up.
That's exactly right. And people need to hear those kind of words of wisdom too. That's exactly right. Never give up.
You know, and just because I don't do MMA anymore doesn't mean I don't train. I know enough to protect my family and the people I love and care about, and that's what I'm fighting for now.
I, I
Fighting
told I told uh I told my friend Fighting Spirit, I said I'd never mess with you. Holy crap. No way. He kicked my ass.
I know, and it was funny because he was talking about on his stream a couple of days ago about you scaring people off, and I'm like, you don't scare me, buddy. I'll take you on, man.
Oh.
Yeah. You
No,
know,
if I were want a bodyguard, I'd want my
hey,
friend Fighting Spirit next to me.
right there, buddy. And I tell you what, Cab, you really are, bud. You are a big inspiration to all of us here on YouTube. And you have no idea what kind of difference you make to people out there going through random stuff in life, you know? And thank you for everything you do. Thank you for giving us courage, man.
Oh, my pleasure. I'm very humble about that, you know.
And you don't have to do much, man. All you got to do is smile, give those big old hugs out, man.
Oh.
I crack up laughing every time you do it, man. And I could be having the worst day of the world, and I'll come up on your stream and see you just giving a big old hug to somebody, and it'll make me laugh every darn time, man.
I love to give. You know that I've got to be probably one of the most huggingest people in our community, and I'm not embarrassed to hug people. I mean, I don't mind being
No, man.
transparent and showing it. It's like young, old, big, small. It doesn't matter. Rich, poor. I'll hug everyone. I don't care.
That's right. That's just the heart you got, Cab, and honestly, that's why all of us love you so much, buddy.
Oh, thank you. I
And,
appreciate that, my friend.
you know, so to all you out there, I'm sorry I can't type out in chat, but I hope you guys appreciate a little bit of my story. And as I feel comfortable more and more, the more strength I get, I'm going to share more and more with you guys of what's going on in my life. All right.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
But
I
thank you
appreciate you
for
coming up and sharing your story tonight of inspiration, my friend.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you for having me, man.
You bet. Anytime.
All you in chat, thank you for hearing me out. So thank you guys.
All right.
All right.
There we go. That's my friend Fighting Spirit that has come up on the panel and shared his wonderful story of inspiration. And I'm all excited about that. That his two daughters got to meet for the first time. Wow. And they're getting along spectacular. I mean, what are the chances? I mean, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, man. Oh, man. Tonight ended up being a beautiful night here at Cab 7. And for any of you that were able to watch everything that happened here throughout the night, you saw it yourself. People getting up here and sharing their stories of inspiration. And I really do hope that there's that one person out there that was hoping to get some inspiration that you got it tonight. I hope you did. All right. And if not, come back next Thursday. And if you don't get it next Thursday, come back the following Thursday. All right. There's going to be a Thursday that you're going to come here and your night's going to be inspired and it's going to help you change your life. I appreciate everyone that came to my live stream tonight. I do this twice a week, or excuse me, twice a day. In the morning, right around 8:30, I try to. And then, of course, around 7 o'clock every night here. And Tuesday nights is Sing Your Heart Out. It's one of my epic events of the week. And it's all about people coming up on my panel and singing their heart out, a cappella style. It has really been a great success. And then, of course, Thursday nights, I do this. I want to hear your inspirational stories. And it's all about people just sharing their stories of inspiration. Hopefully, any of you out there would be inspired by them. So, this is one of those channels and live streams that you can come to simply being yourself. Who cares about your past? Okay. I don't care if you're a drug addict. I don't care if you're an alcoholic. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what bad things you might have done in your past. I've done bad things. So I have no right to judge you. Trust me. When I do judge another person, I'm going to judge them by their character, by the deeds that they do. That's how I judge people, right? And I'd hope that people would judge me fairly as well, by my character and by the deeds that I do. Listen, I want you to have a good night, a good morning, or a good afternoon, wherever you might be at. Remember, you got yourself a friend right here in Cab 7. And you can have me as your friend for as long as you want me or need me in your life. Some people, they come and go in our lives. It's a fact. It's happened here on YouTube. People have come and gone. And it's just something that is reality. We just got to accept it. Although it may be tough, we got to let people go. I may not be the best friend to all of you. I may not even be that friend, but I might be that casual acquaintance that you see from live stream to live stream. Most know me as Cab 7, and my friends know me as Ben. God bless every single one of you. And for those that don't believe in God, hey, I'm not here to bring you to church, okay? So I say to those non believers, love and light. And may positive vibes continually go your way. I want to thank every person that came up onto my panel tonight. We had Fighting Spirit. We had Anarchy, Jack Colorado Explorers, David Schmock, Life with Laura Michaels, Cindy Lopez, Jenny Marceth, Lulu Love You, and of course I read for our friend Noble Girl Warrior. Thank you all so much for sharing your inspiring stories. God bless every single one of you. For the people that left donations at this channel, know that the donations don't go in my pocket. They go out to lift other people up. That's what I do. Most importantly, at the end of every live stream, I share this with all of you. Be kind to one another and love one another. For those people that you surround yourself with every day and every night of your life, we call them family. They're the people that you see all the time. Let them know that you love them, okay? So that best friend out there, let them know, or her, that they're loved. What a beautiful gift. I'm at a loss for words, believe it or not. I'm at a loss for words, and that's very rare. Maybe there was a reason for that, but if you're blessed to have kids, listen, teach your kids to do good things, right? Raise them and direct them in the positive direction. And when they do good things, let them know that you're proud of them, okay? Give them lots of hugs and kisses as they're growing up. Even if they don't want them, give it to them. By the time they become adults themselves, they're going to remember everything you as parents or parent did for them. And hopefully they'll take all of that and they'll pass it forward to their kids. It makes for a better world. I'll be back on tomorrow morning right around 8:30 East Coast time for another Inspirational Cab 7 live stream. I hope that you're there. If not, I'll catch you tomorrow night right around 7 p.m. Thank you all again for coming to this place. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, hit the subscribe button right down below, and you'll see more of this at this channel. Take care, my friends. Take care.